You know, it's fascinating when you work with kids, the drama that can erupt over something that seems so small to us adults. One of the big things that really gets under their skin is the whole they're copying me thing. They get genuinely, viscerally offended by it. And I've been thinking about why that is. I guess for kids, their world is so tiny, right? It's mostly their parents, their school life, and that's pretty much their whole ecosystem. So their emotions and feelings about things in that small world are so amplified, like times 10,000%. As grown-ups with all of our experiences, it can be hard to take a step back and try and be in their shoes to understand what it feels like. These minor things are just such a huge deal for them. So this whole copying thing, right? It's another side of that, I think, that kids are building a sense of identity, a sense of self. And a big part of that identity in their eyes and the eyes of the people around them, their teacher, their friends, or I guess their parents, is tied to what they do, the work that they create. So when someone copies what they've done, it feels like they're taking a piece of that identity away from them. It feels like a threat or a personal attack, I guess. They understand this on like a really fundamental level. Like, this is who I am. You can't have that. So now you might think that it's just kids being kids, but let's be honest, it's the same for us adults, isn't it? We get so touchy about our style. Like, what even is that? Our car, our partner, our job. I think it's because as adults, we choose these things. We choose them because they express who we are in some way. Take the way we dress or what we say, what we do. These are all expressions of ourself, of our identity. So when someone copies that and maybe even tries to pass it off as their own, I guess it can feel like our very identity is being attacked, even stolen. And that's a core thing for all of us. It's just like our own name. So when a kid comes to me all worked up about being copied, I just try and shift their perspective. I tell them, what if we looked at this differently? What if we were actually grateful that they loved what we were doing so much, they were impressed by it that much that they wanted to go and try it themselves? Maybe even do the exact same thing. Think of it. They were so impressed by what you created that they thought, oh, I want to do that too. Look, it doesn't always work. But really, it's like the ultimate compliment. It's not something to get upset about. It's just like a really cool way to try and reframe it for them, I guess. But I guess we're going to go even deeper than that. This whole notion of really being copied. So it's kind of ridiculous when you think about it because there's no truly new information out there. So many of us hold back thinking, why would anyone want to listen to me? I didn't do this for so long because I thought, what do I have to offer that someone else isn't already doing? Someone else is already doing it so much better. So why would I even bother? But the power isn't in this mythical new idea. The power is you. So what I mean by that is everything we say, everything we do, everything we create is just a blend of things that have already been said. It's already been done and it's already been created in the past. So it's our unique combination of the thoughts and perspectives, our vision for what we want the future to be. That's what actually makes it different. What I'm saying to you right now, it's probably been said a million times in a million different ways, but it lands with you differently because it's coming from me, my words, my tone, the way I say it. That's what makes a difference. That's what makes the difference between whether my message gets through. Your feelings about me even play a massive part in this as well. Because if you didn't like me, you're not going to be listening. You're just going to tune out. So when someone says, oh, they're copying me, the truth is you're probably copying someone else too. It's crazy when people say to themselves, what's the point? I'll never be the best. I'm not even going to bother trying. That is literally the point. You're a beginner. Be a lifelong learner. Start at the bottom. Elon Musk is only so successful because he started from the bottom like 4 times. He built things all the way from the bottom up to the top, then reinvested his money all the way at the bottom again. Be okay with not being great at first. When I first started making videos, I was terrible. I mean, I'm not that much better now, but when I first stood in front of a camera, I felt like a fish out of water. Honestly, it was the same feeling I got when I used to stand in front of the class of kids for the first time. I was stiff. I was worried about what I was saying, sweating profusely, but it gets better. Like, I feel a lot more comfortable now doing this. I guess, like with anything, the more you do it, the better you get. You learn, you practice. I guess you become more comfortable. You're not supposed to be amazing at things the first time you try them. Could you imagine a world where everyone was just instantly awesome at everything? I guess no one would really be awesome at anything then because we would all have the same skill level. It would be a pretty boring world and no one would truly be awesome at all. There would be no contrast. There would just be no difference. We'd just all be the same. It's great that things are difficult because when you do get good at them, you can actually be proud of what you've created because of your own journey. Take public speaking, something that terrifies so many people. I actually love it. Like, yeah, I get a little nervous and a little worried, but I love it because I think what I have to say is important. And I believe that it can make a difference to people's lives because I was once where they are and they want to get to where I am now. And that's why I'm doing this. I think the most important thing is I've been where they are now. I still have moments of self doubt. I still have moments where I lack belief and have that fear of judgment. I get it. Like I don't think we ever truly grow out of that. But I've learned that just because you feel those things, that's not a good enough reason to not do something. And that's why I'm so passionate about this, because we are just all so incredibly similar. We walk around acting like we are completely different. Like we're all like an alien species. We've got nothing to do with each other, but we are so, so similar. We feel the same things. We all just want connection. So why don't we just go out there and try and help and support each other? Instead of trying to scam or get rich quick or take advantage of someone, imagine a world where everyone just wanted to help each other and get the best version out of each other. Everyone wanted to go around and help each other become the best version of ourselves. It's the kind of world I want to see.